Gabriel to Daniel, and Gabriel said to him, "As soon as you began to pray, an answer was given, which I have come to tell you, for you are highly esteemed. Therefore, consider the message and understand the vision." God highly esteemed Daniel. And that's the position I would like to be in myself. And I think each and every one of you would like to be in that position where God listens to you because he highly esteems you. When I think of that instance there of where God truly recognizes Daniel as a great man, I think of Moses as well. And God listened to Moses, and Moses had influence over God. And Moses called out and cried out to God when God was about to destroy his people. Moses cried out and said, "Don't destroy him, don't kill him." And God listened. What have I become? Who have you become? What have you become? Have you become a man and a woman of great influence, someone that God esteems, or are you a nobody? Are you a person of humility? Daniel was an extremely humble man, as well as Moses. Moses even said so, that he was humble. And it's in the Bible, so it must be true. Humility is what you want. Humble is what you want to become. Humble, not prideful. Is our duty to become something or someone? Yes, absolutely. Who are you? What have you become? Good question to ask. If what you do is for others, you will become great. If what you do is for God, you will become great. If what you do is only for yourself, you will become small and miserable. Just look around. Look at the people around you. They may carry themselves around with a lot of pride in doing things for themselves and doing things that in their own eyes seem good and profitable and great. But in the end, I think they end up truly miserable. What have I become? How many mountains have I moved? How many mountains have you moved? Are you a mountain mover? Jesus said, just pray and you will cast this mountain into the sea. You will move mountains. We will have, what have you become? Do you have a large heart or a shriveled and shrunken heart? Influence. Influence is a big deal these days. We're influenced by so many things. The devil being one of them. The devil has influence. It's an interesting perspective. What he was an angel of God, most highly esteemed in the kingdom of God. He was the leader of worship. And what did he become? So a point there could be that what you are now is not always what you will be. You can become great, or you can become miserable and nothing. You have a choice. In fact, that's what you have become, is your choices. The devil made a choice, and he became what he became. There is tremendous pressure to become what others want you to become in this society. Tremendous pressure. Is this what education is about? Personally, I think so. Education is directed and overseen by our government, and our government has an idea of what you should become. And this is what's taught in the school. Is what they teach all about conforming? I believe so. I think what they're teaching is this is what you need to be like. This is who you need to be. This is how you should act. This is where you should go and what you should do. Does society in general do the same thing? Yeah, I think so. I think society has a tremendous influence on who we become and what we do. Does religion do the same thing? Does religion have an influence on your life? Yes. Yes, it does. Jesus rebuked the religious leaders because of what they had become and what they tried to make others become. Jesus wanted to set them free, wanted to set all those who were in bondage to religion, he wanted to set them free. Does your family want you to conform to be what they want you to be? How about social media, the news, the media in general? All these things are such a tremendous influence. Peer pressure has a great deal to do with what we become. What have you become? Are you a conformist or a nonconformist? Did you get your own revelation or someone else's? It's great to get your own revelation and to follow it, to get your own vision and follow it, to get your own thoughts and ideas and go for it, long as they are influenced by the right influences. And I believe the church and Jesus are the best influences you can have. God and men aren't so different. God created you with and for a purpose, and that was for his purpose. He has a specific purpose for you. It's not the same purpose as everyone else. God is into the individual. I think society is into society, into conformity, into people being what society thinks they should be. There's freedom in God, freedom in Jesus, freedom in doing what you have been called to do. And more than likely, it would oppose most or all of the outside influences in your life. What have you become? The foundation of man is forever crumbling and being rebuilt. What was good yesterday is bad today. Are you becoming what man wants you to become? And if you become that, like I inferred here, what was good yesterday is bad today. Whoops, I become this, and all of a sudden you're of little value. You're of no value. What have you become? Build your life, your foundation, and become what Jesus has called you to be. Jesus is the best foundation. Jesus Christ, Hebrews, I forget, 13, is it 13, 11? Anyway, Jesus Christ, the same yesterday, today, and forever. That's the best thing to build your life on. The best thing for you to become is a man of God. Or a woman of God, sorry. Got to be politically correct here. And that's it. That's what I have for you this morning. Hopefully it influenced you.